guys, trying this one more time. We are going to start this evening in open seated meditation. Grab a pillow, a block, a towel, something to lift your hips into a comfortable open seated meditation position. Crossing our legs and dropping to the floor. Finding some lift in our back. Your back straight. Straightening through the spine. And taking a moment to clear our minds. Feel our breath. Adding some movement to our neck, rolling to and fro. When you are ready, feel free to add some movement to your seated meditation. Rocking back and forth, rolling at the hip. Waist rolling. That's our theme. Do some seated cat-cows here. Pulling your chest forward, lifting your gaze for our cow. Pulling shoulders back and down. And pulling the upper back backwards and upwards, dropping the head. Seated cat. Again, this is just a chance for us to disconnect to the outer world and connect to our mat, which is where we are going to be hanging out together for the next little while. From here, lose the prop. We're going to come into our tabletop position and do a quick cat-cow series, tucking the toes, rounding the back up and forward, pushing through the palms, dropping the head, dropping the tailbone, stretching through the upper back and shoulders. Cat. Gaze is lifted. Tailbone is lifted. For cow. One more time. Cat. Cow. From here, we are pushing up into our first downward dog of the day. Evening, if you happen to be joining. Walking out your legs, bringing your feet as close as comfortable to your hands, lifting tailbone to the sky. Body should be in a V. You can lift and lower those heels to try to work in to dropping the heels. Warming up the calves. Dropping into our downward facing dog. From here, step to the center of your mat and slowly hands come to the sky for our extended mountain pose. Slight bend in the back, gaze is lifted, rooting through the feet, core is engaged. Dropping slowly through to our forward fold. Hands coming to shins. Find length in the spine. Palms come to the floor. Feet kick back. Body in plank. Dropping into chaturanga. And up into upward facing dog. And back into down dog. For our sun salutation numero uno. Just a straight up noob. Little noob. Can't do anything un-noob-like. All right, we're back. We're meeting back here. Okay? We are going to proceed now into our sun salutations. Forward fold, halfway to lengthen, palms coming forward, dropping into chaturanga, into up dog, and back into down dog. Hopping or stepping, arms holding, lengthening, straightening, dropping, pushing up, and pushing back. We can do this with our breathing. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. From here, hands remain lifted or on the hips, bringing our left knee forward, bending and bringing our right leg back, sinking into that bent left knee. Arms extend to the sky for warrior one. The further we sink, from here, hands coming to heart center, and we will twist into a revolved side angle. Try not to fall. It's not a guarantee. Use your stay in your revolved side angle. Here's what we don't want to do. We don't want to talk during our revolved side angle. We discussed this before. We're not doing it. And dropping this arm. And trying to focus. From here, dropping hands to the front and bringing our legs back into our plank position. Hold it here. And we are going to take 5 chaturanga push-ups. I'm not punishing you, I'm punishing me. Number 5, holding our plank, keeping right hand planted, twisting, opening, bringing our left hand to the sky for side plank. Bring your leg, your foot to your inner thigh or knee. It's a little more challenging, or you can lift your leg. Let that right hip drop. And returning to our plank position. Anybody else have 5 chaturanga push-ups in them? Let's try 5. If you can only get 1 or 2 or 3, then do 2 more. All right, that was fun. How about you? All right, and from our plank, keeping our left hand planted, right arm to the sky. For side plank on this side. Lifting the right leg or doing with it what you will. And coming back into our plank. From here, pushing briefly into our down dog just to catch our breath. If you are feeling those side planks a little bit, you are not alone. From here, bringing our right leg forward, bringing our right leg up and then forward into our warrior 1 with right bent knee, sinking into that right hamstring and glute. Gaze is lifted, hands lifted, warrioring. Bringing hands to heart center, we will revolve our side angle on the other side, and we will probably watch yours truly fight the dust. From here, legs remain wide, and we are going to go into our forward fold, wide leg forward fold, intense leg stretch. Find what feels good here. Your hands can come under the head. You can reach between your legs. Grab your ankles. And swaying side to side, getting a very nice stretch through the hamstrings. Lifting into a standing position, interlocking the hands behind the back. Slight bend in the left knee, chest coming to thigh for humble warrior. Spine in alignment. Back to the middle, we will switch sides, bending into our right leg and coming into our humble warrior on the right side. Coming back through center. And toes of stillness before we will move into some balance postures. These are always fun, entertaining times. From here, hands coming overhead into prayer, reaching down to the right foot, right heel comes to breeze in here, a little wobbly. Well, not wobbly, just flowy. From here, planting our right foot into the earth.
No losses, I don't do lipo. A few screws loose in the head, I'm a psycho. Promise you the bar, just as real as the bite though. Misunderstood, you could call me a typo.
Stick it out, friends. Don't pay attention to me. You stay in tree as long as you feel comfortable and rooted in your tree, all right? If you're ready to come out, come out. If you're still on left-sided tree, I admire you.
Careful not to get too close, I might just go.
All right, yoga friends, that was such a raging success. We will bring feet together. We're going to plant our left foot. We're going to lift our right foot and come into our warrior three position, floating the right leg back, bending at the waist, arms coming forward.
Careful not to get too close, I might just go.
When you are ready, we'll drop out of our left-footed warrior three, planting our right foot, and lifting our left foot for warrior three once more. When you can take no more excitement of warrior three, returning to center, feet together, arms coming overhead, and dropping into our chair pose. Gaze is lifted, sitting back into our chair. I want my money back for this one. It's not living up to my comfort standards for chairs. From here, taking our right arm under left, right leg up over left. Lordy, sinking into our eagle. All right, here's a little trick called focus, called a fixed focal point. that is quintessential to the all of that word, success of the eagle and the tree and all the other balance postures. Back into our chair pose. Left arm now coming under right and left leg wraps around. That eagle almost flew off course. We're going to talk about that. All right, from here, friends, we are going to take our last balance posture of the day, dropping into our sumo squat, palms on the ground, and we will drop into our crow pose. Thou shalt not fear the crow. Place some pillows here. If thou do fear the floor. Arms extended slightly, knees tucked into armpits, floating forward. Find a fixed focal point out front and down. Feet coming together. When your crow is ready, you may jump or step back into downward facing dog, walking out your dog. Before we hop through and meet in a seated position on the floor for our boat pose. Legs extending, arms outstretched, reaching for your knees. Keep your back straight or engaged and sail away. All right, friends. Dropping feet to the floor. And we will sit upright, palms down, pressing through the palms, lifting up through the shoulders, engaging the quadriceps. Oh, yeah, that. And lifting feet towards the sky for staff pose. This is a very engaged pose. Should not be easy.
If I let you, would you take a chance? Tired of chasing ghosts.
And releasing. Folding forward at the waist, keeping the back straight. Arms, hands come forward into our extended forward fold. This is a leg stretch. Feel it in your hamstrings. Do not feel it in your back. All right. From here, we will extend the left leg, bringing the right bent leg into our left inner thigh, and right arm comes overhead, stretching, reaching to our left side, opening our right side, sternal obliques. Feel this all the way up through the rib cage. Should feel good. And then switching. right, and coming down onto our back. Lifting the glutes now into our bridge posture. For anyone who enjoys a more intense stretch in the back, you may push up into your wheel or wheel prep pose. And when you're ready, dropping back to flat supine position and drawing in your knees to your chest, rolling back and forth. From here, to give that back a little inverse stretch, we will come into our plow, feet coming over head. Should feel good for those of us who went for the wheel. Good. Dropping to the left. Both knees coming to the left. Gaze to the right. A little stretch. And the right side, switching to the left side. And then. And from here, we will move into our Shavasana. Muscles relaxing finally, right? Good thing. And reconnecting to your breath. Did a good job, you worked hard. Everyone. I hope that you can stay in Shavasana for a few more moments, enjoying the fresh breeze. You know what time it is, you know where we are. It's the peacock, it's the peacock is a criminal, right? We know this about the peacock. The peacock tells us that we shall float upwards on our palms facing backwards. Oh my. Did you see that? Because I'm going to have to look at this to see and believe what that was. I think, remember what I said about a secret? You remember what I said about finding the secret? Once you find the secret, anything is repeatable. First time right, because it's a one-trick pony. That is not what that means. But it only does one peacock showing per night. And the it is me.